Good day to all you glorious Rascallion bastards. The name's FOXSOL. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Wuthering Waves. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm doing pretty damn good. Came home late because I took the family out. We went to go watch Deadpool and Wolverine, and no spoilers, but goddamn, if you guys have some cash on you and you bored as hell and you want to go touch some grass, go to the movie theaters, go watch it. You're gonna have a hell of a fun time. Dude, it was a great movie. Seriously, fucking great. All the cameos, everything that's going on in the film is fucking beautiful. Now, getting into what today's topic's about, we're going to be talking about Camelllya, or Camelllya, which is the way I would like to pronounce it. But hey, we're going to be talking about her. We got some information about her play style, a little bit, everything else. And we're going to talk about predictions, when she's going to be coming in the game, all that good jazz. So grab your goddamn drinks. Take a seat, let's talk, and let's have some fun. All right. All right. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. So, Camelllya here. This is the information that was leaked out.
Of our lives.
Now, this is apparently, according to Wuthering Waves leaks on Reddit, this is reliable. Okay, this is reliable information. Now, they're going to say, first and foremost, this is from stormywaves.net Discord. Please don't pay attention to the skill icons. This is just information. So first and foremost, the biggest thing that we can see is that she is a havoc damage character. Cool, great. In all honesty, I think we need more Havoc characters in the game, personally. Anyway.
Very moment.
So taking a look at it, we got our basic attacks. Swing sword forward, inflicting up to 5 sword strikes, causing havoc damage. The 5th strike hits the target, and you gain the mark of Camelllya flower petal. Consuming with the heavy attack, consuming a certain amount of stamina, she extends her vine forward, pulling the touch target to her, casting 2 havoc damage. Then turns the sword to inflict 4 havoc damage. I don't think they actually have percentage numbers yet. They're not showing the percentage numbers because we're nowhere near 1.3. So that this information is probably going to get updated later on, I would assume, to be honest. But from looking at this, you know, she's going to be pulled to the target's position. So if the target cannot be pulled, she will be pulled. So she's going to have a hook shot. So I guess like if you got like a small Discord or something with the heavy attack, you're either going to pull them to you, or you're going to pull them to, or you're going to pull yourself to them. If the target is within 5 meters of Camelllya, when the skill is cast, the skill becomes heavy attack flower blade, causing 2 havoc damage. When heavy damage or heavy attack flower blade hits a target, she gains the mark of flower bud. Okay. I'm not really too worried. I mean, you can look at it for yourself. I'm actually going to go ahead and pull this up a little bit higher. And let's see if I can control plus this real quick. It's going to be a little blurry, but for you guys on there who might want to see it and try to read along, you can. I'm not too worried about mid-air attack, you know, consuming a certain amount of stamina, blah, 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 continues swings and strikes, and finally smashes to the ground. Kind of sounds like Chamilia. When attack hits the target, she will gain a mark. So we're going to have different marks of flowers. Pistil, petal, bud. So she consumes a certain amount of stamina, extends a vine forward in the air, pulls to the touch target, back to her. So she can even pull them in the air or pull, I guess, from the air to them. If the target is within 3 meters of Camelllya, which the thing, the mid-heavy attack becomes an uppercut. Forward uppercut target. So she's got a dragon punch. Nice. And then bud or petal for the mark. All right, let's take a look at the resonance skill on this. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I did not want to do that. I want to plus this out. Let's go take a look at this. All right. Still says test. When cast on the ground, Camelllya manipulates a witch hazel arm and grabs an enemy in front of her for havoc range damage. This is a rechargeable skill that can be stored up to 2 times. When cast in the air, the skill changes to 1 roundhouse kick forward, juggling enemies, dealing havoc range damage, and restoring 40 points of stamina. Okay. That is for her resonant skill. It's called No Escape right now. For Flower Witch, she gains markers of flower petal, a flower stamen, bud with specific attack from Camelllya hits a target. For each marker gain, her gain will be 5% bonus to the attack power for duration if its existence. And the resonant skill and liberation consumes all the markers currently possessed. When using Resonant Skill and Resonant Liberation, if Camelllya possesses the markers, Camelia's flower petals and pistil and such and bud at the same time, she enters Flower Witch state for 10 seconds. While in the Flower Witch state, she boosts the damage of all attacks that deal Havoc attribute attacks by 20%. And boosts the crit rate of such attacks by 20%. So, going into Flower Witch, a 20% attack boost that's based on Havoc attribute and a 20% crit rate is actually pretty good. I like that. Flower Blossom, her alt, causes a flower to open up and spread wide in front of Camelllya and deals multiple Havoc damage and juggles enemies. Pretty good. Intro skill. She appears to impact the enemy forward, dealing Havoc damage, and upon hitting an enemy, it gains the markers of Camelia's fire petal and Camelia's bud upon itself. So we'll be able to put the marks on of petal and bud with the intro skill, and there's nothing yet available at this point in time for the outro skill. There's no information on that. Alrighty. So, in case you are new to Wuthering Waves and you do not know who we're talking about, I will just do this really quickly for you. Boom, boom, ba-bam. We'll go over here to pictures. It's going to be this Yandir looking girl right here. We're going to have this Flower Witch. When you do the story, she actually has one hell of a cutscene that I actually did like in the story. And beautiful. She's from the shores and everything else. She does seem like an interesting character. I will be honest. I think we only got like 2 Havoc characters on the team anyway. On the Resonation side right here, I think we only got 2, right? That's Tao and Dang Jin. I don't think we have anyone else. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. So a third one would actually be nice. Like, I know we were talking about this like in one of the streams or whatever. Like, someone was pointing out that they want more supports, and I was like, I made that statement that we need more Havoc characters because we're getting a lot of electrical characters. We're getting fusion characters. We're getting glacial characters. You know, we got enough aerial characters. Like, I would like to see another Havoc character, and that's what she's going to be, and that's actually really great. Now, thinking about it is the question now comes in from trying to remember right now, me trying to remember, seeing her cutscene, would I assume that she's going to be a DPS or a sub DPS? Because there's no way she's a support from looking at those skills, and from what it sounds like, I'm going to have to go with, I think that she's going to be a DPS. I would think so. I would assume so. Especially because the reason for that is because these characters, our current Havoc characters, all of them have pretty much like incoming resonator, you know, skill damage is increased. And I think even Dangen's one is going to be, you know, Havoc and damage application. So from just thinking about that right there, this one, those both are like sub DPSs in that regards because how the outro skill is based. I would assume that with Camelllya, that she is going to be straight up a DPS character. It would make proper sense. It would be a true DPS Havoc character, and that's what I would hope for. Whether that is going to happen or not, I can't say that. I mean, we hardly have any information, but I believe she is going to be one of the characters that's going to come into for 1.3. I think because I know that we were talking about, hey, you know, Scar's going to come into the game, all this stuff. I don't think Scar's going to come in until at least 2.0. That is my prediction for him, and we're going to talk about him later, but like a lot of people were saying, oh, you know, Scar's going to be a Havoc character because of his boss form, but his main human form is legitimately, you know, oh. You know, when I have a bad thing because I'm uploading a video, I'm just going to say this real quick. It kind of sucks because the dodging, it seems like it's actually not that, it's very like delayed. I'm not sure if anyone else has experienced that. Like, it's just what it is. But no, getting back into this, like a lot of people were saying that, oh, that I was talking with and everything, that he's going to be a Havoc character. No, I think he's going to be the fusion character that's coming in, and Camelllya makes more sense that she would be the Havoc character. So I think she's going to be great. I think if you watch like the cutscene and everything of her from the story mode, and you remember how she, you know, with Rover, how, you know, the Indira she was, I think she's going to be a fine character. I'm still reserve judgment until, you know, officially there is more information in the future, you know, about truly what her skills and everything is, to see whether or not, because I would like to see what the resonant chain would be, to be completely honest, to determine whether or not she's a character that would be, you know, wanting to, I would want to even summon like summon 6 or summon 3 on her at all. Because it seems like with DPS characters, in my personal preference, is that I would say, hey, if it's a DPS and, you know, by level 2 or 3 is where I would typically stop at if I'm not worried about if I'm not worried about summoning 6 them, if I'm going to play with them. Because reason being is that typically by summon 3 in the resonance chain, it seems like so far, is when they're like truly the most not most viable, but like really good viability. Not saying that you can't do a C1 or C0 of a character, but I'm saying like by C2 or C3, the character really starts to shine. So I hold my judgment on that. I think she's going to be a DPS character. I think she's going to be one of the main 5 stars that's going to be coming in to the game at 1.3. Well, even though that's not confirmed, I kind of believe in that type of rumor that's going around. It would make sense. The model's already in here, and yeah, I really have nothing else after that. Like, just looking over the information, looking over the character and thinking about it, I think it's going to be a DPS, and it's going to be our 3rd Havoc character. Simple as that. So I gotta prepare the next video because there's 2 more characters that we're going to talk about in excuse me, I'm stuttering like a son of a bitch right now. I don't know why. Maybe I need to take a break from video recording. Maybe the burnout's actually hitting me. I don't know. But no, I got to prepare for 2 other videos, which we're going to talk about Scar, and we're going to be talking about another character, which looks like they may be showing up. So get prepared for those videos if you're interested in learning more. Scar, I have a certain way I'm predicting that he's going to play. I'm predicting who he's going to be really good with. So I plan to make that video soon enough. So otherwise than that, guys, tell me what your thoughts is about Camelllya. Are you going to be summoning for her when she comes? Because, I mean, she's coming. She's coming. And if so, how do you think she's going to play? Do you think she's going to be a DPS, or do you think she's going to be a sub DPS? Just let me know in the comments down below, and I tell you what, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.